Oh! Oh man. I can't stop thinking about what happened last time, but... Hey there guys! My name is Blake. Oh, come on, I'm a nerd. Holy crap, welcome back to another episode of Pokémon SoulSilver. I apologize for that. In case you're wondering about what happened last time, to put it in a nutshell, we caught Ho-Oh. But you need to check out the last episode. It was intense, to put it in a nutshell. Definitely one of the most intense catches of any legendary Pokemon I've had in any of my Pokemon stuff. So what are we doing in this episode? Well, as soon as I get back up and head over to where I have my whole thing set up. How's it going, guys? This time around, even though we explored Morty, how are you doing? The legendary Pokemon Suicune, Entei, and Raikou, which do you like best? Unlike you've seen, I don't really have interest in Suicune. I'd have to say Entei, but I can't leave out Raikou. I guess I can't make up my mind. Oh, well then. Yeah, we also got the phone number of Morty while we were out in the Johto region catching Ho-Oh. So, we're going to go over the things we haven't seen in Saffron City yet, while quickly and briefly explaining things we've seen beforehand. In case you're new to the series, which you can always check out the full playthrough playlist down the top right corner or in the description below. So first off, TN29 Psychic can be found here at Mr. Psychic's house, or don't call him Uncle Psychic. The pink house, if we were to go back over here and loop around, you'll be able to find us. After getting 2 badges, I don't specifically know which ones you actually need. I know one of them, I think it's Vermilions, or I think it's just any 2 badges. You can come over here and they'll have a little side quest. She would not have a Clefairy doll afterwards. You'd head over to Vermilion, go to the Pokemon... I almost said the Pokemon Daycare Center. The Pokemon Fan Club, get the Clefairy doll and bring it back here. And once you do that... Hi, thanks a lot for the Magnet Train Pass. Pardon? Is it fun to mimic every move? You bet! It's a scream! Ah, yes, more character indications. And by the way, don't be fooled. It's a real bayonet. That's actually the most clever thing about this game. It's not there, but it's actually really nice. It's a Clefairy Poké Doll. It has a tear where the right arm is seen on. Oh, jeez, it reminds me of Toy Story 2. Better step that thing full, so that we can have a nice strong Clefairy on its right arm. So that quest is necessary if you want to get the Magnet Train, or the pass for the Magnet Train, which is not entirely necessary since you can fly from Kanto to Johto just by heading over to the Pokemon League and then flying to either region depending on where you are. Now, for the big things we missed out on, Pokemart, that's not big, but the biggest thing we missed out on is the Sylph Tower, or Sylph Tower? It's not Sylph Tower, Sylph Company. I was pretty close to the tower, which in the old generation games, it used to have nothing but Team Rocket eventually. But here it's not a problem, and there's no stairs. They removed the stairs, now everyone enters via elevator. So, what do you have to say? Hey you, the elevator here is out of order now. Something's wrong with the electricity, it won't work right. I feel sorry if you wasted the chip, so here's a gift for you. So we can't go up, but by doing so, we get access to an upgrade, or we are given an upgrade. This upgrade allows you to evolve Porygon into Porygon 2. And since we have the National Pokédex, I don't know where you get the Dubious Disc, but you can evolve your Porygon 2 into Porygon Z. This is the only Pokemon, the Porygon family at least, to evolve at level 1 completely. Meaning, you can get a Porygon Z at level 1, if you so wish, just by having an upgrade and a Dubious Disc on Porygon. That's about it for now, but we do have this pre-gym here. I don't know if this still has the fighting types or if this is like gym leaders and whatnot. Oh wait, oh here we go. Hello! Karate King of Fighting Dojo's master is in Haven Johto for further training. Well, that guy we missed out on. He would have given us a Tigro, so there's that. But if I remember, this is also used to fight gym leaders. So keep this in mind whenever you get access to gym leaders, they will fight you here. Or, no, they only fight you here. They don't fight you anywhere else, I was about to say. We do have access to one of them, but I'm not going to do that this episode around. So that means... Wow, I have covered all of Saffron City. I thought for some reason you could actually climb to the top of the tower and get to meet the president and whatnot. I guess I can talk to the rent NPCs. I went to the gym raring for battles against trainers. Turns out I stumbled into the unused gym next door. Boy, I was pretty embarrassed. I mean, if it was the old gym games, it would make a lot more sense since it would have been confusing. But this is 4th gen. You played yourself. The manager of the power plant used to be a repairman in a small factory. I'm sorry, shaking me up in the ladder. Eventually, become the manager of the power plant. Flying first, don't you think? I'm full. I love the guy so much. Just random facts, and then he's just eating something too. There's a place in the training house where trainers gather from all over the place. That's something we won't be doing this time around. What do you have to say? Some company famous for Pokemon merchandise and past Team Rocket wanted the company because of the... Okay, I already repeated that. Fire hydrant. We can't talk to fire hydrants, unfortunately. And you're the last person I haven't talked to yet. What do you say? He came out from Johto. You can sit back by hopping on the magnet train, or, you know, flying on a bird. That works just as fine. And it's absolutely free. You don't need to go through security and whatnot. You just... Oh, I never talked to you. This is how's the copycat girl. She's still gonna... Okay. Oh, I haven't talked to you either. It's the magnet train. Oh, you're the cameraman. Good thing I have all my team. I'm starting to get worried. So, yeah. The phone man is right there. Alright, everyone smile now. Cheese! Ah, crap, I think I blinked again. Why do I always blink at those photos? I don't understand. Saturday water break. Recording one intense episode after like one not so intense episode is a lot of work, trust me. You can see all the pictures on your PC. Well, that's good to know. Oh, one more person. City is featured in a radio show, and this is the place for City. A little bit embarrassing, too. Wasn't there a youngster I haven't talked to around here? Normally I want to talk to all the NPCs, but since this is a little bit shorter, I guess I might as well. Wait. Going into an alley for the first time makes me sort of anxious. Why are you over there? Alrighty then, so since we're all done with the city... Excuse me. How about we take on the gym? I didn't think we would be done with everything in Saffron from our quick little detours. I guess I can see what's in the Pokemon real quick to see if there's anything of interest to point out, although I highly doubt that's the case, but we can see if there's anything of interest. Nope, just Dust Balls and Quick Balls, which I have way too many of. I think I'm good on balls for the rest of my time. I just need to get some money. That's all I need is money right now. Because even though I have like 80,000, I believe, 78,000, which is still plenty. I want to get back up in the money so that way I don't have to worry about having to grind on money and whatnot, which probably wouldn't matter anyways. So here in this gym, it's the same teleporting puzzle as you dealt with before in Red, Blue, and Yellow. I am, however, going to face all the trainers here since I feel like Afterburner and Sephiroth do need some experience. Well, they don't necessarily need experience, I just rather they have experience, is what I'm trying to say. So, another instance of a Bronzo around here. This is the second one we've seen so far in our entire journey. The first one, if you remember, was in the SS Aqua. So, there you go, there's that. Wow, you actually... how much is this gonna hurt? Oh, that's not bad. I'm just expecting a lot worse because Gyro Ball, it's high power based on how slow your Pokemon, slow the Pokemon is depending. Okay, let me just explain more in a nutshell. Gyro Ball hits more if it's slower than the opponent. It is not that hard to slow down and talk, Blake. Do so more often. And Hypno, it's your final Pokemon. Alrighty, so, unfortunately, I'm locked in the Shadow Ball, which is not very good, but I can take chances. Basically, my strategy is to just use Afterburner for the trainers, and then use Sephiroth for the gym leader, because believe it or not, Sephiroth is actually kind of OP for this. You gotta be kidding me. I was about to say he's kind of OP for the gym leader, but then he goes and does that, and then I get focused on... I get confused myself. Of course. Good thing you didn't hit yourself confusion, otherwise I probably would have been even more upset. And there we go. Down goes the Hypno. And how much experience are you gonna get? Yeah, so I want to get Afterburner to level 48 before we're taking on the gym leader. So we might be here for a little bit longer, but I think it's worth it in the long run. So, if I recall, this one, yes, another trainer. And you're lucky enough to notice me. Normally I'd be upset, but you, my friend, I need to 48 my Afterburner. Bring it on. I said that incorrectly, but who cares? You get the point. You know, normally I'd be pretty excited about getting a boost because it's the 10% chance, but I just got back from Ho-Oh using that 3 times, or getting that boost 3 times with Ancient Tower, so yeah, it kind of ruins the hype for this episode. But I swear, after this episode, hopefully I'll get back to being actually pretty stoked about those actually happening, because it doesn't happen all too much. I want to take the trainers on. I know where to go because I have the guide and whatnot, but I just want to take on the trainers is all. I want to get Afterburner at the 48. That's all I want to do. Well, good thing your last Pokemon is something that won't be able to resist the Silver Wind, but that would mean have high special defense resistance, because had I not done that, I probably would have been struggling to death right now. Thank goodness for that. Alrighty. Well, now Afterburner's 48, so that means I have no intentions of taking on any other trainer. That was primarily my goal for Afterburner, was get it to 48. But how many more trainers do I have? That was like the 3rd one in this gym, right? And there's only 4 of them. Holy crap, where's the final one at? I didn't realize that. Well, in that case, if there's actually only one more trainer, I could actually just go for that. But the thing is, where the heck is he? I'm gonna take every teleporter until I can find him. Oh, there he is! Found him! Alright, let me go ahead and heal up the PP of Silverwind, since that's what I'm going to be using anyway, so... No, I didn't want to give the Max Ether! I wanted to use the Max Ether to restore the PP of Silverwind! Why did you think I wanted to give him that? I have choice specs, of course I don't want to use that! Wow, Afterburner's halfway to 49, so I'm actually glad I decided to take on the trainers, specifically with Afterburner, because now I can switch into Sephiroth, because what I'm about to do, again, might be a bit broken for this. Not specifically too broken, but broken enough to where they might not be able to do that much. So, I'm looking at the thing right now, and if I were to go to the top left here, which will take me right over here, go over this way to this one, and then head down, this takes me over to the gym leader. So I'm glad, once again, I did all that, because it makes it a lot easier to get to the Pokemon, or to the, not to the Pokemon, the gym leader from here, and I want to make sure I'm actually prepared. I'm just going to double check, make sure. Yes, I should be prepared. So in that case, let's do this. Let's go ahead and take on Sabrina. I knew you were coming. 3 years ago, I had a vision of your arrival. You're after my badge. I don't enjoy battling, but it's my duty as a gym leader to confer badges on anyone who has proven him or herself worthy. Since you wish it, I'll show you my psychic powers. Play with me! Okay, I'm sorry. Every time I see her, I can't help but speak that one line from Pokemon Puzzle League. I don't know why that is, but it is. Because that episode of the anime with Sabrina is really weird and eerie. Anyone else get that feeling from that? Anyways, Sabrina starts with an Espeon at level 53 Synchronicity ability with Calm Mind, Shadow Ball, Psychic, and Skill Swap. Now, the only thing she will and can do is Shadow Ball, because if you don't have a Dark type, she can just Psychic willy-nilly. However, because she only has only a Psychic and Ghost type move, the only thing she can use is Calm Mind and Shadow Ball. Can't even use Skill Swap, considering the fact the abilities are exactly the same. So this is why it's kind of broken. I can do this alongside confusing Espeon, and I'll have close to no problems taking this thing out whatsoever. You can Calm Mind all you want. You can raise that special defense. or in special attack. I don't care. I got payback. I'm more than A-okay with that. Just keep doing that. Keep doing that. Holy crap, is that a crit? Or that just... Oh! It doesn't even take it out! Are you kidding? That doesn't even take it out! It's so close! Sephiroth. You're so good, yet that didn't... I'm really sad. I'm actually really sad about that. That's okay, though. 2 faded attacks isn't the end of the world, either. In fact, if anything, because I confused... Wait. Oh, no. Please go for another Calm Mind. Okay, you're gonna Shadow Ball, but even still, that's not bad. If anything, might do... Actually, less than a quarter. I was actually expecting a little bit more than that, but... I'm content with that. Alright. So... 2 faint attacks it is. Alright, so Espeon is down. This might be our easiest battle yet. Hopefully I don't jinx anything. Next Pokemon she's sending out, it's one of 2. One of them I'm not worried about, the other one might have some issues. Oh, she's sending her signature Pokemon, so we might have some issues, though again, I'm not really worried. Alakazam, level 55. Inner Focus for the ability with Psychic, Skill Swap, Reflect, and Energy Ball. It will use Reflect to raise the defense. Although, with Alakazam, I'm not really that worried about it. And also Energy Ball in case you do have a Dark type. So even though this gym is really at a disadvantage because of the Dark type, at least it has ways to counteract the Dark types, sort of. Not much, but it does do the job properly. It also does have Skill Swap, which means Synchronize, it's going to be its ability that we get. And there's Energy Ball, which luckily doesn't have Calm Mind. Actually, it would make Alakazam an even bigger threat if it had Calm Mind alongside Energy Ball. I mean, it would have to get rid of Skill Swap, because I think Reflect actually one of the better moves for Alakazam. Otherwise, it's fine the way it is. Alright, so get a little bit of leftovers. Thank goodness I decided to give Sephiroth the leftovers. I was thinking of keeping the King's Rock, but knowing stuff like this, it really does matter, so I'm glad I did that. There's the full restore. I could also Confuse Ray it and try to make it hit itself with Confusion, but again, because Sephiroth is a Dark type, I'm not super worried about that. Although that wouldn't be a bad idea either, considering the fact that even though we are Dark type, Energy Ball is still kind of hurting, just slightly, not that much though. It does have a chance of lowering the special defense though, so I have to be careful about that. Because even though we're especially tanky, that could still kind of harm us, but we do have Afterburner, so it's not a bad option either. Super effective, and we do have leftovers, so once again, I'm not worried about that. If you want to set up a... Oh, that Reflect is still up. That was my plan. I was hoping that Reflect would wear off, and then it had to use another one, so that we wouldn't have to get hit by this. But I'm not worried about that either, since after this, the final Pokemon is also a piece of cake, much like Espeon. So this is the easiest Kanto gym fight we've had in a while. The last two, well actually, Brock wasn't that bad, but he did get a crit. So that unfortunately kind of makes up for it. Ooh, Reflect wore off just in time. Awesome. And then Misty's, of course, was a pain. Lieutenant Surge wasn't that bad, although we did miss the first Earthquake because of Double Team. So this is nice and easy for us. Final Pokemon she's sending out, Mr. Mime, a level 53. Filter for the ability, so... Payback might not do as much. Unfortunately, with Mimic, Psychic, Skill Swap, and Light Screen. So I'm curious if it's going to Skill Swap or if it's going to Mimic. It's going to Mimic, okay. So it does get payback, thank goodness. I was actually considering going for Feint Attack, but knowing Mr. Mime, it'd be faster than us anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. Dang! Even without Filter, that's still done a crap ton of damage. Yo! I didn't need to heal up anything at all. I'm really glad I have... Yo! Does it want to die already? Yeah, because of the Dark type, it can't do anything. The only thing it can do is Mimic and Skill Swap. Can't use Psychic. And because we're more physical, it can't use Light Screen either, so it just screwed itself over. Easiest fight in Kanto so far. And we have not even fainted once. Man, we haven't had that since Lieutenant Surge, thank goodness. Don't get us much money, but I'm fine with that. Your power, it far exceeds what I foresaw. Maybe it is impossible to fully predict what the future holds. Okay, You win. You earned yourself the Marsh Badge. Give me that Marsh Badge! I fully earned it by having a dark type and breaking this gym a bit. I failed to accurately predict your power. That means that your power is beyond my psychic ability. You deserve this. Take this TM2. Wait, she gets this TM for the skill swap? I thought it was Calm Mind. Skill swap allows you to swap the abilities with the opponent. Not useful for any of my Pokemon whatsoever, so money! Actually, can anyone learn skill swap? I'm just curious. Not gonna teach it to any of my Pokemon, but I just want to see. If not, that's definitely good money. I don't think anyone can, but why would I get rid of an ability? I don't know why. Yeah, that's what I thought. No one can learn it. That's absolutely fine, though. And that was actually pretty easy. Go through this red teleporter in order to get back to the main area where the entrance is. What do you have to say? That was another fantastic battle. That was it. Wow, he really doesn't say much after you get the National Pokedex. Joey, what do you want? Let's get together and battle. Yeah, thanks for calling me after I got out of the Johto area for catching a legendary bird. You could have done that much later on. I don't understand. Well, speaking of, by us coming over here, there is one particular area that I did miss. I wanted to get that out of the way since after looking it up, I found it was actually a lot easier than I thought. So I am going to prepare for the next episode, but that'll mean we're actually not going to go explore new areas just yet. Well, we're going to explore a new area, but it involves towns we've already been to. We are going to head back to Pewter City for one particular reason, and that is a brand new area for us to explore. Afterburner, I'm sorry, but I know you've been sitting at the PC a lot, but you've caught up in levels. I think you're good. And you're almost to 49, so I think you need a break after all that. So we're going to head back to Pewter City, and we have not explored Mount Moon yet. So we're going to do that entirely in the next episode. So if there's any episodes you missed, whether from the past or from the future, make sure you check one of the playlists down in the description below, the eye in the top right corner, or the upcoming end slate. With all that being said though, my name is Blake, also known as the Nerd, and hopefully I predict you guys to come over here in the next episode. I'm trying to be Sabrina, how am I doing? So until we meet again, do remember to take care.